Okay, with Camilla Daldoss, Land of Jaguars is the short film. It's filmed from Mexico. What is I didn't say the first part of the title. What is how do you pronounce the first part of the title of the film?
Tesoco Nuevo
Yeah, I could have said that, but I wouldn't have said it properly.
is
What does that mean? What does that Tesoco Nuevo mean?
the name of the village.
Okay. Is there the English translation or no?
Not really, it's like a Mayan name for the village where we've been filming.
Okay.
I know there was a Tesoco, and Nuevo means new, so probably a newer village.
Okay. And where are you from originally?
I'm Italian.
So you're Italian. I'm just guessing your accent. So what brought you to Mexico to make this film?
Oh, okay. I came to Mexico for underwater photography.
Okay.
So I was here for, I guess, holidays and scuba diving, and then I started traveling and filming, and I ended up in Yucatan Peninsula.
So you're there for like kind of like leisure. You're there on vacation, and then you found this village while you're on vacation.
I got in touch with Fernando Martinez Belmar, who is a biologist and co-director and producer of the documentary. I saw his amazing photos on his Facebook page and all the amazing job he's doing with conservation.
Mhm.
And so I asked, hey, can I come and see the jaguars? And he said, oh, it's not that easy, to see them, but we can try and place some wildlife cameras so you can come with me and maybe you do like some videos. That's how it started, really.
Okay, so then you just started like did you have a game plan when you started filming the film? Like I was just curious because it really is from the children's perspective. You start the film with a child. The film is kind of from their point of view from the village. Was that always your kind of goal to like show the community and kind of show what this village is all about from the like I guess from the kids' perspective?
Yes, basically all the time we went and we go to the village. The kids are the main theme, no? Also the culture and the more like the adults, but the kids are the key because they're the future. We weren't expecting to see much jaguars because they're very shy. But yeah, the kids were taking us to the love of, any single bird, any single tree, and that's how it really started with the connection.
But you needed to shoot some jaguars, I guess, right? Like that was kind of important that you had to get some coverage of the jaguars in the village.
Yeah, I know there is people going to Costa Rica or Pantanal in Brazil, and they see the jaguars like right there in front of them hunting. And in Mexico, it's quite hard. They're pretty shy because they've been hunted so hard. They've been, the land it's not all theirs anymore, so they go away basically when they see humans. And I knew it was pretty hard to see. I'm still trying to find, beside a wildlife camera, to find a live jaguar to film. It's
So
very hard.
So to give people context, there's this small village in Mexico. A lot of people like live there, and then there's a jungle right beside it. And
They are into the jungle, literally.
they're in the jungle, which is like usually you don't want to make a like during a in a jungle, you don't want to, build houses and form a community. But do you know the origin story of how this community even was formed?
Yes, they originally moved from another village.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how it really started, and they have some land. So what they do is that they sit and try to make their life. No, they basically live like on their own fruits, vegetables, chickens, and they don't go out from there. It's really amazing the way they still live.
And they have like what do people do? Like, do they have jobs or like in this village?
Yes, yes. Also, some of them they go out for work, but most of them, let's say, older kids, they also go out and I don't know, like they go to other school on the next villages, or when they're grow up, they go to university to the city, so they know already what is outside. But most of them, they live on their lands. They sell what they make.
Yeah. And
Talking about corn, and honey and all
yeah,
that
bees, yeah.
thing.
So what did the community think about you going there and filming them?
I have to be accepted first because they don't have any kind of law and police there. They have like a judge, which is the chosen one, the chosen person who's taking basically care of all of what is going on in their, if we can call it, society in the village. So basically, Fernando was going there since years and took me there and presented me to this judge, and we had to be friends before I go to film, and also to film certain ceremonies. There were no ladies allowed in the ceremony. So I had to have the, yes, you can be part of the ceremony on the boys' side. So
Yeah.
that was nice, interesting to film. I don't think anybody, from Italy have been there, so it's pretty amazing.
So there's a quote in the one of the guys says that the Jaguars basically they own the village, but we're boring part of the village from them. And basically, and the Jaguars really they haven't hurt anybody yet, which is kind of like the misconception because they're kind of shy, right? Like you said, that it's hard to even film them because as soon as they see a human, they run away.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, the closest they get, it might be because of cattle industry for the
Yeah.
cow. If there are no deers and no prey outside, they go closer to farms. Pretty much any wild cats do that, no? They go close and they may hunt dogs also, which it's very common all around the world.
So the Jaguars are becoming extinct in Mexico. They're like they're becoming an endangered species because humans have killed them. Let's be honest here, and I think that's probably why they run away from
We
humans
also
because
by the road,
yeah,
every year there is a few killed by cars,
yeah,
and that's like super waste. Like a female that can have the babies is incredible to think. Endangered animals that get killed by a car. It's so super sad, and we have
yeah.
quite a few.
Because the roads are not supposed to be there according to the Jaguar, right? Like, why is there a road there? This is our road, right? So why is there's this automobile coming down our jungle, right? So
They cross quite often around the Tulum area, Playa del Carmen, and that's people don't even see them. They speed. It's not that they want to kill jaguars, but that happens because, especially at nighttime, they cross, and there is no barrier, so it
how
happens.
long were you there? How long were you there filming?
There was back and forth during at least 2 or 3 years.
Oh, 2 or 3 years. So then you just would go there and kind of like pick up some interviews and then you finally got to shoot a Jaguar. Did it take a while to find to get the shots of the Jaguars?
See, every month, Fernando, the biologist and photographer, still go every month to check the wildlife camera.
Yeah.
and we had to wait and wait. And while I was editing, I was, hey, there is some new footage here. So it was also sending me the footage while I was away, and I was going back filming some more.
So then I guess you're happy when you finally showed up, I guess.
Yeah, it's nice to see the kids growing up. They're really like, they look older now. They grown.
Yeah.
And all of them are touched by our job. This is amazing. Some of them wants to be biologists or photographers.
When did you know that the film was done? When did you know that you had enough footage to go to editing and start making the movie?
Hmm. I guess during the pandemic, that's
Yeah.
when I really pushed on the editing, and it took like at least 1 year between music and everything.
And then so you took you 1 year to kind of edit it all together?
Yeah.
And did you always want it to be like it's 36 minutes now? Did you always want it to be around a half hour?
We saw around 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw like let's do less than an hour.
Yeah. And then yeah, you got some great interviews. How many people live in the village?
Now about 100 when I was there. You know, some growing kids left to go to the university. Maybe they go back in the weekend. Some
Gotcha.
older people have died during the pandemic. So, but they still, it's a small village.
Was it like how was it when COVID was going on in the village? Was it, it seemed like they're so isolated from the rest of the world that there wouldn't be that much of a problem.
There are two sides. First, they know how to survive because they have their own, so they won't depend so much on like us in the city, you know?
Yeah.
Like if a supermarket is closed, what do we do? No, they know how to survive. But also they have been struggling a bit, no? Because certain things are coming from outside and they don't have closer hospitals or doctors there. So anything that happens, plus they might have a different immune system compared to ours. That's
Yeah.
yeah, then it's not super easy to think to live there. Also, me when I go there and some mosquito bites me, it's not like a city mosquito. That's tribal power.
It seems like the food is a big part of your film as well, right? You showed a lot of kind of like the community kind of making food, making dinner, kind of like it's part of their culture, I guess. Like food's a big part of their culture.
That's a big part in Mexico in general.
Yeah.
They have a big food culture, and especially, you know, the corn. For example, corn is the food of the ancestors, no? The food of
Mhm.
the gods, and they have many things like this that are the base of everything. Because in Mexico, we eat the tortilla, like in Italy we eat bread, but here there is no Mexican that doesn't want tortilla in the plate. So corn is the base really, and that it was amazing actually to be able to film all they were doing by hand, which is also delicious. On the I
Yeah.
don't know beans on the wooden stove are something really delicious.
Yeah, no, but it's really a film about the environment too, right? We're about like it's about the jungle preserving the jungle, and it kind of works hand in hand, right? They can make their corn. The rain is all dependent, and it's kind of amazing what this like what society is like here because it's there's a lot to learn here. There's a lot to learn. Like you kind of wish that it was like this in other places. I'm no wonder you're attracted to this community. It makes sense. Like we
And I
like
learned so
this
much.
exists.
I learned so much from them in general in
Yeah.
Mexico. Um, some people are have so much gratitude and pray, to water. So to them, it rains more. So they have actually ceremonies
Yeah.
to attract rain, and yeah, it's very environmental.
Yeah, it's 100%. So what did you think about the North American audience? We send the feedback to you. What did you think they had to say about your film?
Amazing. I'm so glad that the people could leave the feedback and interview. It makes me really, really excited to know that this story could come to your country,
Yeah.
and that some other artists and people appreciate it. And the story has to travel more, because now we have another issue, that I haven't said in the documentary, because it came out after the end of the documentary, after we finished filming. It
Yeah.
came out a train, which is gonna be a big issue for the forest, because they are destroying, to build the train, they are destroying caves and the more jungle, so that something else. So I want to people to bring the attention and focus on the peninsula, not only for my documentary, but for all the things that are happening today in the.
Yeah. And it's a great film. I hope it serves you well. Are you working on something else now? Like I saw you're working on another film right now?
Yes, yes. Right now we are writing something on the Sea of Cortez here in Baja Sur,
Okay.
which was I think it will be more about the ocean life,
So
and
where are you based right now?
in Baja Sur in Los Cabos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go back to Italy sometime soon or no?
Yes, I do go every year.
Yeah. But
Yes.
this is where you are. That's amazing. All right, well, let's talk again when you make your next film. This is great, and it really works out. It's like I said, there's so much to learn from this community and like the environment and like taking off the land in general. So, and yeah, just seem like really good people there.
Yes, I hope it stays like that. You
Yeah.
know, when I first got there, they didn't even have mobile phones or
Oh,
television.
thank God. Yeah, keep them away from those things.
Well, yeah, I
I'm
hope
a
so.
hypocrite because it's like yeah, my business is dependent on it, but at the same time, it's good not to have them, right? So.
Yeah, that's how they stay genuine.
Yeah. All right,
Right.
let's talk again soon. And I really appreciate you submitting. And yeah, fantastic film. And we'll talk when you make your next film.
Thanks to each one of you and the people that have seen it. Thank you so much for the interview, and hope to see you soon.
All right, have a good one.